Valley Club, we got the details for the new tower mode coming back next week, and this is the Killing Tower version with 3-man teams. We also got Zombie Scarlet Witches event returning next week. Chaotic Storms are coming for the first time. More Gear Tier 20 events. We're talking about all of that in this video. And if you're ready for all of those details and more, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day, and I hope you'll enjoy your null unlock this weekend if you are on the path to unlocking null. We got some big stuff coming up next week. Global Milestones, the first command center. We got the first version of the Chaotic Storm raids and a new Kiln Tower. We're talking about all the details in this video. And if you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. Also, we're reminding you guys about my second channel coming, Raid Shadow Legends. We got 6 pieces of content on that channel as well, and you could get 4 free epics if you use my download link on that channel as well. But let's get right into the advanced copy of the blog. Commanders, this is your battle plan for March 22nd through the 28th of March, and starting on the 24th, we got a new battle pass. Again, with these battle passes during the month of March, they will feature these brooches for Lalandra, and that is how you're going to get the red stars for Lalandra. So make sure you do these battle passes, all the activity that you need for that. Free version is going to get you those brooches just for that 7-star. Freedom Spire, that is the new tower mode that is coming, the new Kiln Tower mode. We're going to talk about the new floors that were added to that. 7 times a charm and 7-year bash are the new are the month-long milestone event lead in. The legend continues. That's going to be the event to push for next week. That's the one that's going to feature the Gear Tier 20 pieces. There is a leaderboard for that as well. So yeah, start pushing for this. This is what is going to be based on this Red Dead rematch, the Zombie Scarlet Witch event. So energy for that. Ultimate 32, so Cosmic Crucible, the 32 is coming next week. The room rules were announced on Wednesday. Again, on stage 1 is Glass Cannon, so striker characters will spawn with Safeguard, gaining less health, 90% less health, but 100% more damage. They're going to spawn with 5 death proof. Fortifier characters are going to spawn with Taunt. Stage 2 is going to feature the room Toxic, which on offense and defense, all characters on that character's turn attack self for 15% of that character's max health. The damage reduces the max health of that character's by that same amount, so that's a pretty big one. And then stage 3, take a moment, all characters on offense lower the focus by 5,000% and damage by 50% for any non-Mephisto character that takes a turn before any character on defense. So yeah, lowering their focus, lowering their damage, and that is going to be 3 of the rooms that's going to be featured the following season at Cosmic Crucible, season 14. That is going to follow this Ultimate 32 that is coming up next week. The Chaotic Storm raids are beginning on the 27th of March. There should be more details on this channel for those Chaotic Storm raids coming up next week. And then the Quick Rumble Blitz will feature the Sinister 6 for that. Now, Freedom Spire, like I said, that is the Kiln Tower that is coming back next week. Again, Kiln Tower, let's look at the rules. No cooldown period for characters between battles. Abilities are going to persist between battles for players and enemies. Characters cannot be healed between battles. You're going to remain on the same cell after losing a battle. You're not going to drop down. Restarting a run, you start on floor 1 so you can heal your characters, reset your score, and completing a cell earns a milestone reward. So I like this one. You could go in as many times as you want during the day. You don't have to wait for that 24-hour cooldown period. But there is a special alert like there usually is for these Kiln Towers. Our top strike specialist found a way to activate the full power of Falcon Joaquin, Patriot, and Peggy Carter to help you escape. So the game mode and character prerequisites. So example, if this character has 3 or more Liberty allies in their passives or some of their moves, well, it's going to be considered fully met in Kiln Tower during this event. So plan that out. Hopefully you got a lot of shards for the Liberty team during their events, during their showcase events. That's going to be 58 total floors. We have some new ones here. The new ones are going to be floor 53 to 55. That's going to be featured Liberty or Mighty Avenger characters. And then floors cells 56 through 58, Liberty or Immortal X-Men characters. So you've been building up your Uncanny Avengers, which are the Mighty Avengers and Immortal X-Men, the raid version of those War and Crucible teams. You should be pretty okay for these floors, hopefully. Gear Tier 19 is the requirement, so fortunately you don't need that new Gear Tier 20. Hopefully the first thing that requires that is going to be that Professor X saga. Liberty is also on there, and some of the big rewards that they talk about here are the X coins. There are some milestone points which are really good. The Legend Continues milestone points, which is that's just big event that's going to feature the gear tier 20. Got some crimson gear orbs, more X coins, like I said, and then the 3 diamonds for Patriot if you escape the last cell. So again, this is going to begin on March 24th. Command Center is also coming. It's sort of in the game yet, not really in the game yet, but when it is in a game, it's gonna be right here under your campaigns. And what they say about this, the fight for Nexus, Earth, and Multiverse never takes a break, which results in a busy schedule of strike commanders to streamline the events to make them much easier to view and understand. We created a command center, so hopefully it works exactly like it says, because I've been getting confused with a lot of the events, all these showcase events and different things, the energies that you have to spend in different places. So hopefully this does exactly what I'm hoping for and then streamlines that. We're rolling this over the course of the next few months. We have some events to kick off, so our commanders get acclimated to the new system. So enter this center. Found in the home screen, the command center where serves as a go-to location to see what you need to accomplish for your day's events. You'll find the list of events on the left-hand corner, the column to choose from, a list of the description of event, including event rules and context along the bottom and objectives, with clear and easy to understand progression to hit these milestones and rewards. We have a few previews for what it's going to look like once it's eventually in the game here. You see the rewards section, the objectives section here. Another screenshot of this where you see some rewards here. So it looks like you're going to flip between these 2 screens, getting these objectives, and then once you're done with that, getting these rewards here. So what they did say is some of these would be pretty not for great rewards on launch, because just in case it's not working correctly, they don't want people missing out on rewards. But hopefully this replaces the system that we have right now and everything is in the same location. That's what I'm really hoping for, simplicity with all this stuff. The objectives to focus your efforts. The objective tabs feature daily, weekly, and monthly, and other types of objectives required to fulfill a milestone. You'll also find the exact number of actions required to complete a task, the events associated with the action, but tapping on the objectives and rewards for completing the objectives. So examples of the objectives are complete raid battles, spend Hunter campaign energy, play Cosmic Crucible with Starjammers, just to name a few. Also gonna have the Battlefield Festival, the first command center. So what this is gonna be, you're gonna need to battle in raids, Cosmic Crucible, War, Arena, and Blitz, and for your weekly objective, you're gonna do the same stuff, and you're gonna reward M-Cran crystals and gear. I think it's just supposed to be gear, not geared. All right, so that is for the Lalandra, helping you get more Lalandra crystals. They said that they were going to give us more Lalandra crystals in events upcoming. I think this is what they were referring to. Raid Frenzy. For this, you're going to need to battle in raids. The weekly objective for this is earn Chaotic Storm raid points, and that's going to be from that new Chaotic Storm raids, which we should have more details on next week. But as the flash events, normally will not be mentioned ahead of time, but with this brand new feature, we wanted to give you a heads up. So keep an eye out looking for the flash events, objectives during this event, and events in the future. This event will feature the following flash rewards with Blitz Sim with the Vigilante team. And for that, you're going to get some X coins and some gear. So X coins are good. That's more gear tier 20 in that X coin shop. Red Dead Rematch. This is Zombie Scarlet Witch's event returning. So you can't keep a good zombie down. Now for this, some rewards. You're going to get some X coins, some stuff for more gear tier 20 in the X coin shop, and some Zombie Scarlet Witch shards. So you're going to have some first time rewards. So I'm assuming if you've done these missions before during the first time this event rolls a while, you're not going to get these first time rewards. So this is probably just for newer players, but standard rewards, Undying Orb fragments. So hopefully you get lucky in that orb and get a lot of Zombie Scarlet Witch shards. Premium orb fragments, basic orb fragments, gold experience, all that stuff is good, but it's really about how many Zombie Scarlet Witch shards can you get. So as far as the requirements here, you're going to need Zombie Scarlet Witch and Undying characters at various star levels. The more stars you have on these characters, the more missions you can do. So if you get lucky or you buy this character, the more you can do and the more you're going to get. First time rewards are this stuff, but I think, again, if you've already done some of these missions, you already got these first time rewards. Again, this is going to begin March 24th. And the Ultimate 32, that is going to begin again on the March 25th. And there's going to be an event running alongside the Ultimate 32. The rewards for that are going to be some M-Cran crystals. It's going to be exchanged for battling Cosmic Crucibles. So that is going to get you more Lalandra shards during that milestone. And the Chaotic Storm raids are coming. So This is going to replace the new green raids and usher in the arrival of individual raid sliders. So the normal chaotic raids, that is going to be where you can adjust every single difficulty. So this is more for alliances that have a mixed level of players, some end game players, some mid game players, maybe some new players. Everybody could choose their own difficulty in that. And then there's going to be the chaotic storm Omega raids. That's going to be more traditional raids. And the big change here is the bosses. They're not required for 100%. You would need to do them if you want all the rewards, but if you just want 100% for your alliance, play really casual, that's going to be available too. I like how this sounds. Hopefully this launches exactly how it sounds, and it makes it a lot easier for people. So the green raids are going away. Those are like the Ultimus raids, the Doom raids, the Orcus raids. The rest of those green raids, they should be going away and being replaced by these chaotic storm raids. Like I said, more information coming next week, but I think this is a really good thing. Global milestones are also coming next week, starting on March 28th, going till the 31st. So only a short time. And again, for this, M-Cran crystals for Lalandra. So if you want those Lalandra, get her up to that 7 yellow stars or 7 gold stars, whatever you want to call it. This is what you're going to need. And she is required for that Professor X saga. So yeah, make sure you're playing all this stuff. I like what they're doing with the Lalandra, just from engagement. If you're highly engaged, you get her for free. You get her red stars for free. I really like that. All right, free claims. Make sure you get this stuff. This is going to be available whenever the web store resets, and that's going to go until March 22nd, 2 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you get that. There's going to be Legend Orb Fragments and Howard the Duck Shards. So you're going to need that stuff for some of the events coming up. Or maybe not need it, but it's going to help you in some of the events coming up. Twitch drops. It's going to be the next week. So should be week 4 rewards. Week 3 is these power cores, but week 4 rewards, 30 minutes. You're going to get some L3 training modules, 500 of them. 500 power cores for the first hour, and then after the second hour is Nightcrawler's 7th anniversary costume, which is a pretty good one in my opinion. I like this one. My favorites are the Weaver, the Shield Medic, and this Nightcrawler one. Let me know what your favorites are for all these 7th anniversary costumes. We got the 7th anniversary event continuing, the 4th week, the 4th chapter of it. The first few weeks had some pretty good stuff. All the heroic sections, Crimson gear, some Crimson uniques in week 3. Let me know what you think is going to be the thing that you could farm from the 4th chapter. And let me know what you're farming. If you're going back to the first week or the second week to farm some of that stuff, I'm getting some of these uniques for week 3, but let me know what you're doing in the comments. And then we have the 7th anniversary month-long milestone events. So complete your daily objectives, battle with global characters in any game mode, bonus points for using Shield Medic in Blitz battles. These events have been pretty easy because a lot of it is based on completing your daily objectives. Lots of points for using Shield Medic in Blitz battles. And then if you use your global characters in any game mode, you're going to get some points faster. So the big thing on the line here is this Oath costume, which I don't know, guys. It looks very similar to the main Oath costume. Very, very little difference in my opinion. The black and gold versus the purple and gold. It's very hard to tell the difference, but I'm going to be pushing for this anyway because I like to push for all the costumes in the game. The 7th year bash is going to be the web event. That's going to be based on spending eventful energy, starship energy. That should be exactly the same as the web event going on right now. The Blitz, no alliance event, but the Blitz is going to be based on using your Sinister 6 characters in Blitz. Bonus points if they're at 5 or 7 stars, more 7-year tokens on the line there. And then the legend continues. This is the big event that you need to push for. And that's similar to like this Legend is Born event that's going on right now. The month-long milestone events have been pretty easy to get, but they've been adding in this extra event. And I'm not sure if that's just for March for the 7th year anniversary, or if that's a trend that's going to continue. I kind of like that they're making these hard events, and then the month-long milestone events are pretty easy. So let me know your thoughts on this. But as far as what you need for next week's event, you're going to need to earn Undying Orb Fragments. So that is from that Scarlet Witch Zombie event. Earn points from the Freedom Spire, and that is that tower mode. And then battle in Cosmic Crucible with the Star Jammers characters. And what you're going to get, Howard the Duck Shards X coins, which is very valuable if you're really pushing for Professor X, because that is what is going to get you more Gear Tier 20 pieces. The leaderboard, there is a leaderboard as well, and there's going to be some Gear Tier 20 pieces, Havoc Diamonds, and that's going to help you prepare for the Professor X stock. It's going to begin on March 24th. As far as the charts that we have for this, let's move this on the side there. The scoring for this, let's make this a little bigger there. The scoring, every Undying Orb Fragment that you get is going to be 2 points. the points from this Freedom Spire, which we don't know how many points we're going to get from that Kiln Tower. 1 point for every point that you get for there, so not like doubling it up. Starjammers on offense or defense, 45,000 points, so everyone should be able to get that. And then if you've spent on Howard or Havoc, even more bonus points if you have them at least 5 stars. Now, as far as what you get here, we have some Howard the Duck shards there, which are pretty good. We have some X coins, commander experience, lots of stuff in this that I'm going to be pushing for, some T3 purple ions and some other stuff there. As far as the leaderboard, well, it is separated again. So they've already separated this out. I think the previous event, so not the one going on this week, but the one last week, which rewarded the Mystic gear. They initially had very few tiers and then they separated it out. So this is really good, but a lot of people, top 6,000 people will get at least 1 diamond for Havoc. And then a bunch of this gear tier 20 pieces as well. The Crimson encoded data and the Crimson micro dots. And these are the pieces that look like this. The teal version of the encoded data looks like this. And if we look at the other piece, the micro dot, the teal version of the micro dot, get you this. So you're going to get the Crimson version as the leaderboard rewards of these gear tier 20 version of these pieces there. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, everything that we said in this video is changed because everything, all the information from this blog post is also subject to change. Hopefully you did get some value from this video, and if you did, leave it a like. And if you want to see what are the biggest mistakes that you can make in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Check out my second raid channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out. Have a great one, guys.